chronological Bible.
I'm in a chronological Bible. That means it puts the Bible in a chronological proper timeline. I'm going to be dealing with Behold my servant. Holy Spirit, please guide me.
The 12 disciples and
Chronological
Jesus
Bible.
healing people.
12:15. But when Jesus knew it, he withdrew from there, and a great multitudes followed him, and he healed them all. And yet he warned them not to make him known, and that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Behold, my servant in whom I have my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he will declare justice to the Gentiles. He will not quarrel nor cry out, nor will anyone hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoking flax he will not quench, till he sends forth the justice to victory, and in his name Gentiles will trust. Mark chapter 3 verse 7. But Jesus withdrew with his disciples to the sea. Multitudes from Galilee followed him, from Judea and Jerusalem and Idumea, and beyond the Jordan, and those from Tyre and Sidon, and the great multitudes, when they heard how he was doing, and they came to him. So he told his disciples that a small boat should be kept ready for him, because of the multitudes, lest they should crush him. For he healed many, so that as many as had afflictions pressed about him to touch him. And the unclean spirits, whenever they saw him, they fell down before him and cried out, saying, You are the Son of God. But he sternly warned them that they should not make him well known. And he went up onto the mountains, and he called to him of those who he himself wanted. And they came to him, and then he appointed 12, that they might be with him, that he might send them out to preach, or to heal the sickness, and to cast out demons. And Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, and James, the son of Zebedee, and John, the brother of James, to whom he gave the name Boanerges, and that is the son of thunder, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, the son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon, and a Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, and who also betrayed him. And they went out into the house. Luke chapter 6 verse 12. Now it came to pass in those days that he went out to the mountains to pray, and he counted all night in prayer, and he prayed to God. And when it was day, he called his disciples to himself, and from them he chose 12, in whom he also named apostles: Simon, whom he also named Peter, and Andrew his brother, James, and John, and Philip, and Bartholomew, Matthew, and Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, Simon called Zealot, and Judas the son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who also becomes a traitor. Let's try this again. And he came down with them, and he stood on a level place with the crowd of his disciples, and a great multitudes of people from all Judea and Jerusalem, from the sea coast to Tyre and Sidon, who came to hear him. And he beheld, and he healed all their diseases, as well as those who were tormented with unclean spirits, healed. And the whole multitude sought to touch him, for the power went out from him, and he healed them all.